Okay, so we were loading out in Columbus, Ohio, and the guy that was working the bar wanted us to stay at his house, and it's getting kind of late, and we didn't have anywhere else to go, so he said he'd only be a couple more minutes, so we said, yeah, we'll go to your house, and he was just drinking lots of Jack Daniels throughout the evening, and what started out as an hour turned into like 3 hours, and he finally was done cleaning up the club, and then he's like, all right, well, I walked here, so you can drive me to my house. And so we get in our van, and the guy doesn't know where his house is. He tells us to turn left when we should turn right like 3 times, and the next thing we know, we get lost in the hood, and we don't know where we are, and then we finally find his house. We get to his house, and it's just completely messed up, and he decides to play his band for us, like his record of his band, and he plays it once, and we're like, well, that's good, it was fun, and then he plays it again, and then we're like, okay, so we listened to the whole record twice by this point. Third time around, I mentioned that I'm getting kind of tired, and we should probably go to bed, because I have to get up and drive in the morning, and then he starts freaking out, like, oh, Rockstar, too good to listen to my band. I listen to your band tonight, and you don't have time to listen to my band, whatever. And then, so he starts getting kind of violent. But we listened to it for a third time, and then he instructs us to go up the steps to this room where we're going to be staying. We get up there and fall asleep because we're so crashed out. We didn't even look around the room or anything, and there was no lights in there anyway. So we fall asleep on this mattress that's on the floor. I wake up in the morning, and I see all these little dots on the wall. At first I think they're like bugs or roaches or something, and then I get closer to them, and I notice that they're boogers, and I knew this because I could see little nose hairs sticking out of the boogers, and then I look on the other wall, and there's boogers on that wall, and then I look on the other wall, and all 4 walls are covered in boogers, and then I look up on the ceiling, and they're on the ceiling, and then in small Sharpie, written in the corner of the room, it said my booger collection. So I freak out, and I get up. Before I get my bandmate, I get up to go to the bathroom. In the bathroom, there is a collection of pornography magazines around the toilet, most of which are curling up because they've been pissed on so many times. And then on the toilet seat itself, it said shit here, and it had arrows pointing into the toilet. So I pee real quick, and walk through the crunchy pornography magazines, and get to my bandmate, tell her we got to get out of there, and she wakes up, and she's like, I got to take a piss before we leave, and I'm like, no, we got to get out of here now. There'll be no peeing. And so I show her the booger, and then she agrees that we should get the hell out of there, and we run downstairs, and we take off, and then we never stayed there again.